Everyone, welcome back. So, Ashley Bart's transformation in The Boys season 5 is exactly the kind of twisted, disturbing evolution you would expect from the show because on the surface it looks like she's gained a powerful ability, but underneath it's something way darker. At first, Ashley confidently claims she has mind reading powers. In public appearances, interviews, and even her political positioning as vice president, she leans hard into that narrative. It makes sense. Mind reading is the kind of power that commands control, fear, and authority. It helps her maintain an image, especially now that she is operating at the highest level of power under Homelander's influence. But very quickly, the show starts hinting that something is off. Instead of actually reading other people's thought, Ashley is being guided by a voice, her own voice, pushing her to act, telling her to speak up, urging her to do things she normally wouldn't have the courage to do. And then comes the reveal that flips everything. She has a second face on the back of her head, and it's not just there for shock value, it talks. Ashley even calls it a psychic tumor, which is just a perfect boy style explanation. It's grotesque, unsettling, and symbolic all at once. This second phase seems to represent the part of Ashley she buried a long time ago. Her conscience, her moral side, the version of her that once wanted to do good. That's what makes this power so interesting. It's not really about mind reading at all, it's internal, not external. Instead of giving her control over others, it forces her to confront herself. One side of her is still the survival driven, power hungry Ashley who will align with whoever keeps her alive, in this case, Homelander. But the other side is literally growing out of her, refusing to stay quiet anymore. It's like her guilt has become physical, and that creates this constant internal conflict. The voice pushing her to speak up isn't just helping her, it's exposing her, reminding of her of she used to be and what she become. In a show where most powers are about dominance, destruction, or control, Ashley is weirdly psychological. It doesn't make her stronger in a traditional sense, it makes her unstable. At the same time, she's clearly trying to hide how disturbing her mutation actually is. Maintaining her public image is everything, especially as vice president. So, claiming she is a mind reader is basically PR spin, a cleaner, more acceptable version of something far more grotesque. And that ties perfectly into her character. Ashley has always been a survivor. She doesn't care about being a hero, she cares about staying alive and staying in power. Talking Compound V wasn't about ambition, it was about fear. She knew she was on Homelander's hit list and this was her only way out. But now that decision has backfired in a very the boys way. Instead of becoming powerful and respected, she's becoming something uncomfortable, something divided, something who literally can't silence her or conscience anymore. Which raises a big question going forward. Does this new power push her towards the right doing the right thing, or does it break her completely? Because if there's one thing the boys does best, it's showing that powers don't fix people, they expose them. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.